It's Memorial Day, and that is the time where I and many others look at the Major League Baseball landscape and see what the heck's going on. Who's good, who's not. We're going to talk about that and more, and I'm going to tell you why the Texas Rangers are going to win the AL West. Yeah, I said it, and I'm going to tell you why I'm right next here on the Texas Rangers Clubhouse. Hey there, my name's Jeff Bates. It's the Texas Rangers Clubhouse, where we talk about the Texas Rangers and all things that are baseball. It's Memorial Day, and it's time to digest what we've seen so far. The Rockies, really bad. The Orioles are really bad. The Tigers, better than I expected. The Cardinals, better than I expected. The Dodgers, pretty good, and we can keep going on and on and on. The Rangers, underperforming. From a National Baseball article today, Jesse Rogers says two of the Red Sox, the Astros, and the Rangers, all three of them not currently in a playoff position, will be making the playoffs. And he's exactly right. We are exactly 1/3 through the season. 54 games have gone by. 54 more are going to come up, and then another 54 for a total of 108 more to go. 1/3 of the season is done. The Rangers are 4 games out of first place, 3 games out of a playoff spot. Fangraphs puts us, the Texas Rangers, at a 28% chance to win the playoffs. Now, almost everybody still got 20% chance to get into the AL playoffs. That's insane, and that's going to mean very few trade deadline deals. Pretty much everybody in the AL is going to be able to talk themselves into saying, hey, we're still in this. And they're going to be right. They are. The way the Major League Baseball playoffs are set up, hard to get out of it. Hard to fall so far behind that you're an automatic seller, which I don't actually love because I like trade deadline deals. That said, well, the Rockies are out of it, the Orioles are out of it, and the Rangers, they're not out of it. The fans on Twitter seem to think so. The fans on Twitter seem to, well, you're a little crazy out there. You're a little crazy. 4 games out of first place with 108 to go. How bad do you have to be at math to think that you have no chance? How bad at math do you have to be to think that 3 games behind and you're not going to make it? Did you see what the Detroit Tigers did last year? Now, I'm not saying we're going to win the AL West. Well, yes, I am, actually. I'm not saying it's automatic, though. Of course, things can happen. Our starting pitching has been unbelievable. If it drops down to average, it's not going to happen, right? Our offense has been horrible. If it stays awful, which it seems that most of you seem to think it's going to have that continuous 2025, the entire season. I mean, nobody is the same all year long, and we've had slump after slump. I mean, offense is horrible right now in Texas. Corey Seager and Evan Carter both took batting practice about an hour before I'm doing this video on Monday, Memorial Day. Corey Seager and Evan Carter are 2/9 of the lineup. That's 22.2%. Now, Corey Seager and Evan Carter are both really good. So they're more than 22% of our production. And Corey Seager, I mean, he's in the MVP conversation if he is, who Corey Seager is. They're going to get better. Jake Burger is a 30 home run guy. We've got 2/3 of the season to go. If you just cut the season into 2/3 and he's a 30 home run guy, which he is, he's got 20 bombs to go. And how many homers did he have? And 20 plus that number is, that's a good season. I'm worried about Marcus. I'd like to see Corey get healthy. I'm a little worried about that. Josh Young, I love his defense. I love his offense. We're fine there. Langford has not hit like I expected him to. I think he's going to be a lot better. Evan Carter for the next 2/3 of the season, I hope and expect he's going to be a really good center fielder for my Texas Rangers. Dolly, I'm worried about. Keeps swinging at sliders down and away. His defense is elite. Probably will win the Gold Glove if he keeps this up. But I am worried about his offensive production. I'm not going to lie to you. Him and Simeon are the two I'm worried about. Heim behind the plate and Higgy, I think that's a plus offensive catcher back there. And then the DH spot, I don't really know what to do with, but I haven't even mentioned Josh Smith yet. Where does he play? Chuck Peterson's out for a while. You can't even count him anymore for this year. Maybe we'll get him in August or September, and maybe he'll be hot. But my point is I'm not even including him. And when I look at that lineup that I just talked about, it's better than Houston and it's better than Seattle. Our pitching, we've really kind of morphed into the Seattle Mariners from the last few years. Seattle Mariners have had elite pitching and couldn't hit. And that's what we've been for the first 54 games of the year. But there's 108 to go. DeGrom, Eovaldi, Mahle. Oh, and by the way, we haven't talked about the bullpen. Should we do that? How is the bullpen? Now, I'm not talking about the first 54, but for the next 108, how does our bullpen look? Elite. And here's why. Kumar Rocker, Robert Garcia. I don't know why we put Luke Jackson there. Bruce Bochy has been the bullpen whisperer his whole career. Whisperer. No her in there. He is going to the Hall of Fame for winning a bunch of rings. And a bunch of the reasons he won a bunch of the rings is how he handled those bullpens in San Francisco. Well, Gotta be real. Love Bruce Bochy. Didn't love the Luke Jackson thing. Didn't hate it. Thought it worked. I didn't understand why he was the arm. I liked a bunch of ads we made in the bullpen. Chris Martin was my favorite. Robert Garcia I like very, very much. Martin's hurt right now. Garcia's pitching very, very well. He didn't pitch so good yesterday. But my point is, I've been calling for Kumar Rocker being the closer in 2025 for quite some time now, since a couple good starts last year. If you don't believe it, check my stuff. He looks like Rich Goose Gossage to me. Now, I'm not saying he needs to be a starter for forever, but for 2025, that's how you limit his innings and get value out of him this year. DeGrom, Eovaldi, Malley, Leiter, Corbin. We've got Gray coming and Bradford coming. When Gray's coming, everybody's calling for him to come into the bullpen. I don't hate it. So I don't know who gets saves in the playoffs. Yes, I said it, in the playoffs for the Rangers. But it's going to be Garcia and or Gray and or Kumar freaking Rocker. I'll say it one more time. When I see Kumar Rocker, I see Rich Goose Gotch's big, scary fireball, hard fastball, good slider. I want him to be our closer in 2025. Maybe he's a starter beyond that. I don't know. I don't really care right now. We're talking about 2025. The bullpen becomes elite in the next 108 days. I say so. Kumar, Garcia, and then maybe Gray. And then Martin gets back. That is an elite bullpen. I know it hasn't been yet, but that's what I see. The offense becomes one of the top 5 in baseball, top 10 worst case scenario. That's putting a lot of stock in Corey Seager's hamstring is okay, and he is who he is. And Evan Carter comes back and is at least an above average center fielder. I am putting a lot of balls in those baskets, but I believe it. Berger's going to have a great second half. Simeon's got to get better. Seager will be Seager. Young will be Young. Langford will be great. Carter will be above average. Doley, I'm worried about. Hyman Higgy will be enough. Our DH, I didn't even mention Josh Smith, so I guess it's him. Obviously, he'll be playing defense and other people will be DHing and all that stuff. But maybe Corey Seager gets a lot of ABs at DH. Whatever. The offense is going to be good. The starting pitching has been great. The bullpen will be elite. Rocker, Garcia, Martin. I say so. I'm right. I don't think there's going to be any trades of significance for the Rangers at the deadline. I'd love to be wrong. I would love for us to add somebody good, but I just don't see it happening. But our competition is the Mariners and the Astros in the AL West. We're going to win the AL West. Let me know in the comments why I'm wrong. Rangers Twitter is going to roast me. I know. You guys all want to pretend like we're the Baltimore Orioles and or the Colorado Rockies. We ain't. Sorry. Save this for October. We come in 4th place and we win 71 games. Roast me. But y'all were saying that September 10th, 2023. And then Evan Carter came up. And what happened? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. It's Memorial Day as I film this. And I'm telling you, the Rangers will win the AL West and play in October. Let me know why I'm wrong. I can't wait to read your comments. Bye for now. Go Rangers. By the way, today's game, Gausman versus DeGrom. Tomorrow, Bowden Francis versus Eovaldi. TBD versus Malley on Wednesday. Tickets are available. $20 for today, Monday. $11 Tuesday. $9 Wednesday on SeatGeek. Get the heck out there and buy some seats and have some fun. All right, that's it. Have the best day ever. Go Rangers. Roast me. Can't wait.